Third person, I'd like to bring out Jerry Kurtze. He's the Senior Manager, Business Development and Marketing for Motorola Mobility. Jerry? How are you?
Doing well, thank you.
Good. Have a seat. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do at Motorola Mobility and lead up into what we're going to be seeing today?
Sure, so if you really look at what's been going on inside the home, we've seen a progression into more and more things getting connected. We started out with computers, desktop, moving to laptops. We moved more into the area of TVs getting connected. We've seen some of the security systems getting connected. All these are a progression that leads up to pretty much everything in your home getting connected. And when that happens, you're going to see sort of a revolution of the home that changes the way you do everything. And what we do in my group within Motorola is we create a solution that makes all of that possible for the mainstream. It's no longer something that you have to pay tens of thousands of dollars for and have to have an installer do. It's something that the average Joe can do by himself for a very cost-effective price.
So this is a DIY or a do-it-yourself solution? Is it, and obviously we'll take a quick demo of it. Where is this in terms of prioritization of your group? Are there, and is this a solution that is already currently available?
So yes, it is a solution that's currently available. It is something that is important to Motorola as a whole. As I said, we're one of the leaders in the home, and we continue to try and drive innovation. This is one of the areas that we see almost somewhat like we saw the internet evolve. We think the home is going to evolve too. What we have today is not going to be the only thing we have. In 5 years, what we dream up is going to be really different, and what people interact with is going to change. Somewhat similar to when the internet first started, people probably weren't thinking that the biggest thing out there was going to be YouTube and Facebook and everything like that.
Right.
But it's an exciting time right now.
Let's go ahead and let's take a look.
Just unlocking the phone here.
So, by the way, Jerry, so we're seeing an interface. What platform or screen do you expect this to be on for the customer?
So the customer is going to really be able to use it on all their major screens. Our view is that we're not going to give them something to use. They're going to have Android phones like my Motorola Droid Max, or they're going to have an iPhone or what have you, iPads, Zyboards from Motorola, what have you, and we're going to have applications for all the different solutions so they can just pick up whatever device they have and run with it.
Perfect, okay.
So I'm going to sign in here because obviously you want to have username and password so you protect your home, especially in the home because it gets complicated. You don't want to get anybody access to everything. And what I can do within my system is I have a set of favorites where I can get to what I do most, right? Because as you grow, you're going to have more and more things in your home connected, and you can set it up with, I need to turn that light on, that thermostat, door lock, what have you. I'll just hit save here. And it then gives me control of all of those different items. So if I go in here with a quick, easy user experience, I can say, you know what? I'm at the show here. I live in California. I want to turn off my air conditioner because I'm wasting energy over there. So I can just click off over here. And you can see the system went black over here, which actually gives me feedback that it actually did go off. I want to change the temperature, right? I can quickly and easily change these things. I can change the dimming of the lights. Now the real power of this though is not the controlling of the individual items. What it's really all about is making your life easier. For example, the light there, within our system through motion sensing can know when someone's entering a room and when someone leaves a room, and it can turn on the light, right? So no longer will you have to go to the switch and turn it on, it'll automate it. And not only that, but it can turn off things in your house. Right, so energy management becomes automatic. So the key with a system like this is enabling you not to have to do things. When I leave my home through smart actions on my Droid Razr Max, it knows I'm leaving. It automatically locks my door. turns on my alarm system, right? It automatically turns my house into energy savings mode and turns off all the different pieces. So I don't even have to do it. And really that's where we see the key power in it. People want the control, but they really want it to set it and forget it. And our platform is going to continue to evolve to do this for a wide variety of devices. In fact, we imagine, over the next few years, more and more things in your home will be connected. We see washer and dryer companies talking about it, and refrigerators, right? Thermostats already there, door locks, lights. So it's really an exciting time. Just to give you a quick idea on the capability, I'm going to go to this camera, and this is actually in our offices in California. So you can see the actual TV is on over there, the light is on. I'm going to say, you know what, I want to turn all that off. So I'll go over here to one of my scenes, which what a scene does is it brings together multiple things. So in this case, I have a scene off for the house. You can see the TV went off, the light is going down in almost real time, right? This is literally across the country. It's communicating from my phone to our server, to our box, which is in the home, which controls your whole environment. And as I said before, what makes this so different is this is not the type of thing where you're going to pay tens of thousands of dollars for. A user can get started for hundreds of dollars, a few $100s, and continue to grow with the system, right? So you might be interested in one piece, I'm interested in a different piece, right? I'm really interested in the lights, you're interested in the door locks or security, right? You'll customize the environment for you, and you're going to customize your home, much like you do furniture today.
So, a couple of quick questions here. First of all, it sounds as if, the application and obviously the service is directly through, potentially directly through a retail channel to customers out there in all of the markets across the U.S. Is that correct? So, or is it provided, or is the distribution model to partner with service operators such as the cable companies and provide that service to subscribers that way? Is it either or, is it both?
So we're really concentrated right now on providing this through service providers.
Good.
We built up a system to make it easy for those service providers to deploy. We deployed this last October with Verizon, and we have a bunch of other customers in different stages. But our goal is to help the service providers do this, because one of the things that's interesting about this area is when you get all these different devices in the home, you really need someone who can service that. Now we've made our system so it can control and update and do all that from phone support centers, but right now this is not the type of thing that is going to be as easy as you just go to your store, right? This is easy to install, but customers are going to want those support things. You don't want to be CTO of your own home, right? So we make it easy for the service providers to simplify that for the customers.
So this looks like a pretty compelling and feature-rich initial offering. Can you talk a little bit about the roadmap? What do you see in terms of potential features or elements or additional services that you may want to add to this platform or that we could potentially expect?
Sure. So just to give you a clear idea of what we have today, so we have a whole full home control system where you can control literally hundreds of devices from large amounts of different manufacturers. We have an energy management system which actually can reduce your energy by as much as 10 to 20% on your home. We have a home monitoring system, which sort of think of it as security for much cheaper price, where your cell phone becomes the central monitoring. So whenever anything happens in your house, you get pictures and links to videos and different things like that. So you can make a decision on, is there a problem, right? Your smoke detector goes off, you find out here, you call the fire department, right? You can actually take options. And then we have a security offering, which is a full century monitored security, which you use a standard Honeywell panel, which is one of our partners, and you can control that from here. Now where we're headed is you're going to see more and more services coming out. We built this as a platform for different services so that the service provider can customize it for different people. Things like home health, which breaks down into multiple categories, independent living to watch the elderly. There's actually health and wellness. If you look at what Motorola did with their Moto Active device, being able to keep track of your workouts and different things like that. There's going to be more pieces in that built in. We're going to actually move into some of the media pieces. So there's a large roadmap. As I said earlier, this is the beginning of what we think is the next revolution in the home, and one that's really been a long time coming.
Great. Well, Jerry, thank you very much. And we appreciate the demonstration today, and good luck with the product in terms of continuing to launch it through other MSOs.
Thanks a lot.
All right.